Hi guys, welcome to a brand new video. So today's video I'm going to be showing you my favorite beauty dupe items. Now this video was requested by a subscriber about 2 weeks ago now, and I hadn't forgotten. However, my schedule's just been really busy on YouTube, and I knew I wanted to film this video because I do like watching content like this myself. So I have finished work for the day and we are currently at 6:30 at night. So I'm so sorry if the lighting is really bad on this video, but I did want to film it for you. I want to get it out there. If this is the first time that you've been on my channel, this is the first time that you've ever seen me, then where have you been? I have been here for quite some time now, and you're only just kicking on. You have got so much to catch up on. So without further ado, let's get into this video. Okay, so I am showing you my favorite beauty dupe items. So I'm going to show you what I use on a daily basis. Now I have used the products that these are duping, and in my opinion, there's not much difference. If you've tried any of these products and you think that there is a difference, then that's your opinion. I'm not here to say these are exactly the same. What I'm saying is they are a cheaper alternative. So on this channel, we do like to bring cheaper alternatives, and this is what I'm doing today. So I don't need anybody coming at me saying that's not like that, that doesn't do the same job as that. I find that these products do a very similar job to what the original product does. So a lot of these products are from Aldi and Primark. Aldi and Primark do some amazing dupes, and I always bring an Aldi dupes video to this channel, especially when they've got their makeup drops. So the first thing that I am going to show you is this Rich Moisturising Cream. Now it's from Lacura, so obviously this is Aldi, and I think this was about £3.99 in one of their beauty drops. Now I think this is a dupe to the Weleda Moisturising Cream. It smells very similar, it does the same job, it gives me the same texture, and I really like this. However, it does have a smell of Elemis. So if you've tried the Elemis Superfood Serum, this actually smells very similar. So I'm kind of torn between, is this Weleda or is this Elemis? So I have brought this to my channel previously when Aldi done their beauty drops, and Aldi dupes are quite good. So I absolutely love this product. I put this on just before I put on my foundation, and it just makes my foundation look absolutely beautiful. So this is one of my favourite dupes at the moment. I do tend to switch what I wear on my face or what I use as skincare, but at this moment in time I am using the Lacura Rich Moisturising Cream from Aldi, which I do think gives me the same vibe as the Weleda. So that's my first one. My next favourite beauty dupe, and I haven't seen this in Aldi for quite some time, so I'm hoping that it comes out quite soon because I've actually run out, and it is the Luminous Touch Concealer. Now you can see how very similar this is to the YSL concealer. It's got exactly the same concept, so the applicator is very much the same. You use it exactly the same as you would the YSL one. Now this was about £4.99, and I think the YSL one retails for a hell of a lot more than that. But I get mine in a shade 2. I'm really surprised that I could see that because I haven't got my glasses on. So I do get mine in a shade 2, and I do like to carve my eyebrows out with this concealer. So if you've seen any of my TikToks or any of my Instagram reels, I do like to do a get ready with me, and I do carve my eyebrows out. I just think it looks so much nicer when your eyebrows are carved. So yeah, this is the second beauty dupe that I absolutely cannot live without. So if anyone from Aldi is watching, can you please bring this one back out because I've run out. Another Aldi product, and this has got to be, I think, my favourite beauty dupe from Aldi. and it is the Hydrating Tinted Moisturiser. So this has SPF 30 in, and this is a complete dupe. I don't care what you say, but this is a complete dupe of the Hourglass Tinted Moisturiser. Now, I've tried the Hourglass Tinted Moisturiser, and I've also tried this one. I've got this one on my face at the moment. Now, this is quite buildable, and for a moisturiser, a tinted moisturiser, that is quite good. So in the summertime, when the sun's out and I want a little bit of coverage, but not a great deal where it's going to start melting off my face, then I do like to have a tinted moisturiser. But this one, by far, is my favourite tinted moisturiser. So this one is the Hydrating Tinted Moisturiser. Now, this one is in a shade 1. Now, I get 1, 2, or 3 because I do like to mix some of my colours as well, depending on if I've just had my hair done, I need a little bit of a lighter foundation, if my roots are coming through and I can wear a darker foundation. But I do like to mix some of these shades from Aldi. And I think these are about £4.99, which the Hourglass ones, again, are a hell of a lot more. Now, I used to swear by the Hourglass, and I used to always buy the Hourglass one. But since I've tried this one from Aldi, I've not bought an Hourglass one, which is absolutely insane. The next beauty dupe I cannot live without. Now, I'm just going to show you the packaging of this, and you're going to know straight away who it's duping. But it is from Aldi again, and it is the Illuminating Setting Spray. Whose packaging does this look like? How Aldi get away with this, I just do not know. But I believe this is duping the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Setting Spray, and I think it is retailing for £32 on Charlotte Tilbury. Now, again, I have tried the Charlotte Tilbury one, and even look at the bottle. It's so similar to the Charlotte Tilbury one. I will put the Charlotte Tilbury one on screen for you guys, but it is £32, and just a tiny little bit of this once all your makeup's done, and it makes your face look absolutely beautiful. So I cannot live without this Illuminating Setting Spray from Aldi, and I believe this was £5.99. So again, Charlotte Tilbury is £32, and this one is £5.99. I say it all the time, every time I bring a beauty drop from Aldi, then I always say, go online, have a look at what's coming into store, because online you can do the leaflet where it tells you what's coming in, when it's coming in, and I'm always there on a Thursday and a Sunday trying to get these beauty dupes. Sometimes it's a little bit of a challenge and I do have to go to a few Aldis, but it is worth it. You save so much money trying the alternatives, and as I said at the beginning of this video, they are really, really good. I wouldn't bring this to you if some of these products were not very good. I'm bringing you my favourite beauty dupes. Don't just take my word for it. There's other YouTubers out there that bring the type of content that I'm bringing to you guys, and they will show you some of these beauty dupes. So what I tend to do is I do have all the original products that I'm showing you guys. So I do have the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Spray. I do have the Hourglass Tinted Moisturiser, but I tend to use the dupes for work and things like that. And then when it comes to the weekend, or if I'm going out anywhere nice, then I will use the original products. But for work and just going to the shops and things like that, I will use the dupes. So the next dupe is from Primark. Now this, again, I used to wear the original, and I think I've still got a full bottle of the original, but I do prefer this one, and it is the My Perfect Colour Double Coverage Matte Foundation. Now this is a dupe to the Estee Lauder Double Wear, which I think retails for about £32, but in Primark you can get so many different shades of this. I've actually got this on today, and I've been to work and I haven't touched up any of my makeup, but this does do the job. So it's the double coverage matte foundation, and it's medium to full coverage all day long wear with hyaluronic acid. It's got SPF 15 in, but I absolutely love this foundation from Primark. It is £5. Now, I've tried this in the sand and I've also tried it in the warm beige, and both of them look absolutely perfect on my skin. It matches my skin tone perfectly. And the reason why I've chose sand is I used to use the foundation from Elf, which was in the colour sand, and I absolutely loved that as well. But that's shot up in price, so I do like to get a cheaper alternative. So this is one of my favourite foundations to use for work and things like that. But I've just triggered in my mind there that when I was in school, which was many years ago, that I did used to wear a foundation called Leichner. I'm not sure if it was a stage makeup. I think it was. I think it was a stage makeup. Um, no, my luck. Probably drag artists use it and things like that. But I did used to really love. I used to love it. It used to come in like a little pot. Let me know in the comments down below if you can remember Leichner, and it was like a touch of beige, a touch of coffee, or a blend of coffee, something like that. But let me know down below if you used to use it, because I used to love it, and I'm not sure if you can still get it. I might actually have to have a look and see if I can get it, see if it works with my skin now. The next item I'm going to show you, I have tried the original and I absolutely love it. But I did pick up the Prep and Perfect Pore Smoother from Primark. Now, this is duping the Benefit Pore Professionals, which for this size I think is about £32. This was an absolute bargain because it was originally £4 and I got it for £2. It was actually in the sale. I absolutely love this. It's one of them where I cannot live without it. This has to be in my makeup bag, and I never ever let this run out. This is about to run out, but I do have a duplicate in my stash. But I absolutely love this. It makes my skin absolutely beautiful. Before I put any foundation on or anything like that, just put a little bit of this on and your skin will look flawless, and your makeup will look flawless as well. So this is one of my favourite beauty dupes from Primark. Originally £4, I got it for £2. Not sure why it was in the sale, but it is duping the Benefit Pore Professionals. So give it a try if you like the Benefit. I've got 3 more items to show you, and one is from Primark and 2 are from Aldi. So I'm going to show you the Primark one. And it is, you'll have seen this all over TikTok, all over Instagram, YouTube. I've seen it so many times on YouTube. But it is the Prep and Perfect Vitamin Enriched Moisturising Primer. Now, just by looking at this, you can tell what this is duping, and you probably already know, but it is the Bobbi Brown face base dupe. Now, I've tried Bobbi Brown, and I've still got a tiny little touch of the face base, but I won't be repurchasing it because this is £4.50, and I think the Bobbi Brown face base is about £38, I believe. This does exactly the same job. Exactly the same job. Now, I've got quite a few of these in my stash and they last forever. I pop this all over my face before any of my makeup goes on, and it does exactly the same job as the Bobbi Brown face base. So if you're wanting to try the Bobbi Brown face base and you're not wanting to spend the £38, go and get this one, see how you get away with it. And if you want to splurge a little bit, then go and get the Bobbi Brown one. But I would say stick with this one. I won't be repurchasing the Bobbi Brown face base because I do have a stash of these and these are just as good. So if you've not tried it, this is what it looks like. And when I was in Primark today, I noticed that they do the Bobbi Brown eye primer, which, if this is anything to go by, the eye primer dupe is going to be exactly the same. But I use this all over, under my eyes, all over my face, and it works wonders. So go and give it a try. Okay, so the next two items are from Aldi, and when they dropped these, I instantly knew what they were duping, and they haven't dropped them since. So they need to, because I did only buy one, and because I've worked so well with these products, I need some more. I really, really need some more. I don't want to use all of this because I've got a feeling that they're not going to drop it again. But if you know Elemis and if you know me, you will know I love Elemis. I've not got a bad word to say about Elemis. I love their cleansing balm, which has been duped by Aldi. However, I'll always go back to the Elemis one. I just think there's something different with the Elemis one compared to the Aldi dupe. But I picked up this illuminating priming moisturizer. Now, when I seen these, I knew, because it's in a very similar bottle to the Superfood illuminating priming moisturizer, I believe. This makes your skin absolutely glow. So I'm just going to put a little bit on, and I'm going to show you guys just what this does to your skin. So imagine this on your face. Look at that. Look at that shine. Oh, honestly, smells very similar to Elemis as well. I love this. I tend to just put it on my high points and just blend it in. Works a treat. But yeah, I've only ever seen this once being dropped in Aldi, and I believe it was quite popular, so I'm hoping that they do bring this one out again. And then I've used the Elemis Superfood Hydrating Serum. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. But Aldi brought a dupe out to it, and I use this every single day. I use it with my Foreo, I use it underneath my makeup, I use it just before I go to bed. This is like my holy grail. This is constantly in my hand if I'm doing my makeup, if I'm doing a little bit of skincare, if I'm going to bed. This actually sits on the side of my bed, and then it moves into the bathroom on a morning, then it moves to my dressing table, and then it moves back to my bed, because I always use this. And I do believe this was about £4.99, and the Elemis one is a little bit more pricier. So if they drop this again, I highly recommend that you try it. If you like gel serums, this soaks into your skin absolutely beautifully. So yeah, that is another one of my favourite beauty dupes. So that brings me to the end of this video. I've shown you my favourite beauty dupes. Now, I always bring dupes to my channel, whether that be White Company dupes, Aldi dupes, makeup dupes. I do like to bring dupes to my channel. I love to save you guys money, and I know some people just cannot stretch to paying Elemis products prices and Charlotte Tilbury product prices, and I get that. I do get that. But you don't have to. You can get some of their beauty dupes in Primark, Aldi. I've seen dupes in Zara as well. Some perfumes from Zara, they're dupes. Home Bargains do perfume dupes, and again, I will use my dupe products for when I'm going to work. When I'm on a weekend and I'm off and I'm going somewhere nice, or I'm going for a day out, then I will use the originals. I do like to feel a little bit more put together, but for work and just nip into the shops, beauty dupes are the way forward. So I do hope that you've enjoyed this video. Please don't forget, I do have Instagram, TikTok and Facebook for this channel. If you've enjoyed this video, then let me know in the comments down below if you've tried any of these items. Let me know if you've heard of Leishner and if you can still get it. And Until next time, guys, enjoy the rest of the day, whatever it is you're doing. I am now going to go and have a really nice, relaxing bath, get this makeup off my face, and enjoy the evening. So I do hope that you'll enjoy your evening as well, whatever it is you're doing. And I'll see you in my next one, guys. Bye.